Hi and welcome to today's video. I was almost tempted to skip today's video because I have essentially the stocks I had yesterday in my watch list for today's pre-market watch list as well. Yes, I'm also using a different format from yesterday or from my usual format because I'm a bit pressed. Hopefully by next week I go back to my usual format. But I'm also tempted from a time management perspective. I quite like this format and the views and bad engagement seems to be up maybe because you just have one page and so people listen to what you say. So I don't know. I had one vote yesterday. I had sampled opinions. What do people think? Should I maintain this format or go back to the slides? Slides tend to take a bit more time for me, but let's see how it goes. It's going to be an extremely busy couple of days, so it's possible that during any season I just have a simple one pager like this, have 5, 10 stocks I'm looking at, and in periods that things are a bit light, I can go back to one page per stock. But let's see how it goes. Dangote Sugar H1 2025 results came out after trading hours yesterday, and we'll be watching out for the market reaction. I just like to confirm. I wish I could go online, but to mess up my recording. I think the company either made a slight profit for the quarter or it made a slight loss. I'm checking from another device, so let's see what it made. Q2 2025, it made uh, it made a slight loss. But losses have dipped sharply. I mean, Q2 2025, 626 million loss after tax. Same period last year was 75 billion loss. So I think this company is in recovery mode. I mean, possible markets may be excited about that. It's possible they might be not. I think the stock gained, if I recall correctly, yesterday or the day before. I think it's the day before, 2 days ago, one of them. Stock gained 10%. So let's see how it goes. Access Corporation, parent company of Access Bank. Access has been trading large volumes last couple of 5, 10 trading days, if memory serves me correct. So yesterday the stock was active by volume and value. I think it traded 90 something million shares, valued at over 2 billion naira, I think 2.5 or 2.7 billion. Um, I don't know. It's possible that you have definitely has to be institutional investors positioning in the stock with these volumes, whether they're local institutional, whether they're domestic, foreign institutional, rather. I don't know, but I think assets definitely would remain in play. But who knows? But as always, we watch based on historical action. If the music changes tomorrow and the stock goes back to trading muted volumes, and obviously it doesn't come up again. NACO, I think broke a fresh 52-week high. TIP as well. TIP is the initiate. So both stocks, I think, hit a fresh 52-week high. NACO has been range trading. So NACO, if you look at NACO, has been moving between 90, 95, 100-ish, 90, 95, 100-ish. If you're a trader, then that tends to be an interesting setup to play, even though I wouldn't play this stock as a trader because I think it's pretty pricey. If you're going to trade, then my view, you want to look at where volume is. So if you're moving a couple of millions, where will you trade? Will you trade stock that's at 100 naira plus? How many? That's what? How many thousand shares is that? 1 million divided by 100. It's like 1,000 shares. Anyway, you get the math. So from a trading perspective, obviously, stock has been range trading, and as elementary fundamental analysis tells me, if a stock is range trading, then it's a good place to swing, or it's possible that it's going to be there for a while, and in that case, I might ignore it. So, you be the judge of that. Tip. I'm waiting for tip numbers. I think tip held a board meeting. If you're supposed to have held a board meeting a few days ago, we're yet to get any notification, post board meeting notification on that, but we're waiting for that. Let's see how it goes. Stock popped a couple of days ago. I think it's up by 10% or more. the last couple of days if you add up the numbers. So these are the stocks that I'll be keeping an eye on today. I'm recording this at 6:15 a.m. It's possible. Airtel numbers, I think, maybe out a few hours from now. So maybe I should actually include Airtel in my watch list. I should have done that. True. Yeah. Airtel Africa. So latest quarterly numbers will be out today. So Airtel should actually be there. Latest quarterly PCs are always better to type it. Quarterly numbers will be out today. Um, for me, what I tend to look out for in the telco stocks is they give you an insight into consumer spending. I mean, Airtel Africa is a large company, a huge, yes, Airtel Africa, but a large company. A huge chunk of its earnings are from Nigeria. So for me, what I want to know is how are consumers reacted to the last tariff increase. And if you're online, you can go to Airtel Africa site, or just keep an eye on the NGX site. You would have the numbers out today and call details. If you check through my Twitter handle, I probably tweeted the call details at some point, or you can tweet at me, or just drop it in the comment section wherever you're listening. So Airtel Africa numbers will be out today. And I'm interested in, I mean, it's it's an illiquid stock on the Nigerian end. So you're not going to have a much movement in terms of share price. But for me as an analyst, why stocks make my watch list, it isn't always about price or volume. It's about fundamentals. It's about knowledge. It's about knowing what's happening in the micro space, in the sectorial space. So that's the reason why I listen to calls. I watch companies. I analyze companies. And only yeah, it helps for my own managing my own money as well. Clients I have as well. So Airtel Africa numbers will be out today. Skipped my mind. It's been crazy the last couple of days and all that. But I will be watching these numbers. I'm interested very much in that space. Huge company, telcos are big revenue companies. How markets reacting to tariffs, how the plan for spending and all that. I'll do a video. Airtel Africa video will be out later today. Yeah. So let's see how it goes. How do you think today's trading session will go? I think we'll either be flat or we might lead negative. Some people might decide to take profit. Anyways, have yourself a good trading day ahead. Any questions? Let me know. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.